Hey, what's going on, everyone? Carlos here, Carlos Gill TV. Today is day 10 of 365, dropping a new vlog every day between now and December 31st. Trying to drop as much inspiration, motivation, education to all of you out there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the tweets. Thank you for the new subscriptions on YouTube. I couldn't do any of this if it wasn't for all of your support. So let's go ahead and get right into it. It's Saturday night. By the time you watch this, it'll be Sunday. I'm sorry to all of you Patriots fans out there. No, wait a minute. I'm sorry to all of you Ravens fans out there. Where's my mind going? For all of you Baltimore fans out there, I'm really sorry. I personally was rooting for the Ravens. I'm not a Patriots fan. In fact, I'm not a fan of the Ravens either, but I don't like the Patriots, so I was hoping that the Ravens would have won. But anyways, like they always say in sports, there's always next year, right? So it has been a long day considering I just left the house not too long ago. I woke up this morning about 8 o'clock and I spent, gosh, I'd say about 10 hours just looking for jobs online, applying for jobs. I applied in total for 18 jobs at different companies throughout the country. So hopefully I'll get some good news next week. I've got my fingers crossed. I'm really optimistic that I'll get some phone calls next week, which will lead to some phone screenings and interviews, and hopefully that will result with some face-to-face interviews for the next couple of weeks as well. So just keep sending your positive vibes, your prayers, keep sending all those job leads because I definitely need them. And, you know, I want to go ahead and transition into really the power of social media. And I've been talking about this nonstop over the last 10 days, but throughout the course of this year, I'm gonna preach, I'm gonna talk over and over about the value of social media. And let me go ahead and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Good friend of mine named Brian Fanzo, his Twitter handle is iSocialFans. He shot out this tweet not too long ago. If you're looking for a digital strategist, the awesome Carlos Gill D3, which is my Twitter handle, is a free agent but won't be for long. And then he put a link to my Medium post that I wrote recently. And to me, it's so humbling that just someone in my network that I haven't met personally, but Brian and we talk back and forth at least once or twice throughout the week. You know, I want to say he's probably about my age, if not pretty close to it, but we're really peers to each other in the social space. And just to kind of see the respect and the camaraderie that someone like Brian shows to go ahead and shoot out a tweet to his network is just, you know, real humbling. And I'm really thankful that there's people like Brian. And I'm going to show you some others also. For those of you that don't exactly know how Twitter works, Twitter, think of it as it's almost like an online conference, right? You've got a lot of vendor booths, which are the brands, and then you have a lot of attendees, which are the people that actually use Twitter. So you've got a lot of conversation going on, and really how you stand out on Twitter is by having one-on-one dialogue. And what's unique about Twitter is that when you tweet at someone or when you shoot out a tweet, period, everyone in the Twitterverse can see it. And that's really if they're looking for it. So don't think just because you shoot out a tweet that everyone on Twitter, everyone that follows you is going to see it, because Twitter works in real time. And what I mean by that is that every second or every microsecond, someone else is shooting a tweet out there. But again, when you keep up with people like Brian, and I've got another good friend, Nick Cicero, and just many other people out there, what I do to keep up amidst all the chatter is I go to this Discover section of my Twitter account, and on here it has all the top tweets that are trending in my network based on what people are favoriting and retweeting. So we've got here my buddy KP Kelly, we've got Robert Caruso, Glenn Gilmore, Tamara McCleary, Chelsea Cross, and it goes on and on. So for those of you out there that say, well, I don't like Twitter because there's just too much going on, there's too much action, here's a tip for you. Follow people that you really want to engage with. Follow people that you really want to hear their tweets, and people that you want to be in the know with. So again, great example, Gary Vaynerchuk, Ted Rubin, guys like that. They're always tweeting great content. They're in those social circles. Okay, follow those people. Follow me, heck, because I'm constantly tweeting and retweeting great information that I read out there on the web and other people's content also. And then go to that Discover feed, like I just showed you, and on that Discover feed, you're going to see content that's relevant and that's trending within your network, real talk. But again, I want to go back and say big thank you to Brian for his tweet before. Nick Cicero shot one out earlier. I'm going to go ahead and show you that one as well. So that's the tweet that I was telling you about. Another one from a good friend, Nick Cicero, trying to go ahead and spread the good vibes. Get the word out that I am looking for work. This is retweeted 14 times, favorited 11. So big thank you to you, Nick. And going through my feed right now, big thanks to Shannon Brown for his tweet. I know Reed Miller, Greg Weiss, Ryan Pena, all great guys that not only watch the daily vlogs, but they've been, really keeping me in good spirits and on a daily basis, engaging with me. I know they've been shooting out tweets to their network as well. But again, I am doing this. I'm doing the vlogs. I'm doing the whole daily social media thing. Not for me. It's not to self-promote me and then I'm looking for work. I'm using this as a vehicle truly to go ahead and produce content that adds value to my network. I've been in the social media game for 7 years now. The first 3.5, 4 years I was in the social game, it was all about Jobs Direct USA. It was all about my business, trying to help people get back to work. I study people like Gary Vaynerchuk day and night, Chris Brogan, all those guys are the big heavy hitters in social media. I study those guys day and night. They help me really believe in the value of social media. Guys like Ted Rubin make me believe the value of R&R and relationships. And guys like Brian Kramer really make me believe in the value of just being human and transparent. So all this and me on a daily basis showing you what I'm going through is just really all the inspiration that I've seen throughout the years, and really making 2015 the year that regardless of where I work or what I'm doing, this is going to be the year that I crush it and people out there are going to know who Carlos Gil is. So everything I've been doing from 08 all the way up until this year, it's been just a gradual progression. And this is the time for all of you out there to leverage video, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter is getting ready to come out with its own native video player and recording tools. This is the year to tap into video. I know you've been hearing it. It's probably a cliche by now that video is going to rule content marketing, but it's so true, guys. Through doing this, you get to know me in a human form that's not just a default picture, not just a profile picture on a social media account, real talk. So thank you to everyone that's watching the videos. Hopefully you give Twitter a shot. I am a huge active Twitter. It's funny because when we were driving home from dinner tonight, my wife, she said to me that I'm addicted because I keep looking at my phone, and even if no one's tweeted at me, it's like I'm staring at it waiting for that tweet to come through. And it's funny, but like everything else out there, I use social media as a primary communication vehicle. Granted, it doesn't replace face-to-face, but when I've got friends out there like Nick Cicero, like Brian Fanzo, that live in other states, Twitter and Facebook and social media is our way to really keep in touch outside of face-to-face, real talk. So give it a shot. It's not spammy. It's not like what most people say that there's too much going on. If you follow the right people, you're going to get plugged into the right information. So anyways, that's it for day 10 of 365. I can't believe that we are 10 days into the year. It's crazy. I feel like on one hand, 10 days have gone by like that. But on the other, with everything I'm going through right now, it's just like, damn, wow. A lot's taken place in a short period of time. But again, for me, doing these videos is very therapeutic. It gives me a chance to kind of disconnect from everything going on. Again, 18 jobs I applied for today. Damn, and it took forever to do it. So I think if I were to go back to the staffing and recruiting and HR business, I'd probably come up with some sort of a tool to make it a lot easier on job seekers, because I know how this whole thing goes now. Based on how I answered all the questions in the application process online, it's going to weed me out from certain candidates based on what's in my resume and the keywords in my resume. It's going to weed me out. So I have all those 18 jobs. Let's see how many actually do get called for. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to be in New York from tomorrow all the way through Friday. So you're going to see a different scenery. I'm going to be at the NRF Retail Big Show. It's going to be an annual conference and convention. I'm really excited to go there. Hopefully I get a chance to do some really good networking and relationship building. Again, it's all about the relationships. So for now, I'm going to sign off. If you're in New York, give me a call. Hit me up on Twitter at CarlosGil83 and we can meet up. Peace, fist bumps, bam. See you tomorrow.